Hi, my name is Jacqueline. My pronouns are she, her, and I'm so glad that you're here. Today's flow is for you if you've been sitting a lot and you need to move, connect with your breath, and stretch your legs a bit. We'll get started right away. Standing, feet hip-width distance apart, stand up nice and tall. Just start rocking back and forth on your feet a couple times. And then go side to side. And then start moving in a circular motion around your feet. Just feel the connection of your feet against your mat or ground, wherever you are. And then reverse the circle. And then come to stand with your feet hip-width distance apart. Stand up nice and tall. Take a couple of shoulder rolls. And then bring your shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Standing up nice and tall. And we'll find our flow. Inhale, reach your arms up. You can reach them forward and up or out to the sides and up. And then exhale, fold forward at the hips. You can have a deep bend in your knees. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine, look forward. And exhale, pick up your right foot and then step back. We'll come to a high lunge. Press firmly through your front heel. You can start with a little bend in your back knee. Maybe you extend out through the back heel. Inhale, reach your arms up. And then exhale, hands come down, frame your foot. Step back to your downward facing dog. Inhale, shift forward to plank pose, maybe knees come down. And then exhale, lower down all the way to the ground. On your next inhale, arms back by your torso, palms down. Lift up for your locust pose. And then exhale, hands underneath your chest. Press back through plank or kneeling plank. And then come to downward facing dog. Take a full round of breath here, finding length through your spine. Maybe you find a little movement or stillness, whatever feels right for you today. And then inhale, step right foot forward towards your right thumb. Back knee comes down. Hands climb up to the thigh, back off a little bit. Squeeze your left glute and then send your hips forward again. Pull your belly button in, left arm reaches up and over to the side, finding length through both sides of your torso. And then exhale, hands come down, back foot steps up to meet your front. Press into your feet, long spine, hands might climb up the legs, or maybe arms reach forward or out to the sides and up. And then exhale, hands to heart, or maybe arms down to your sides. Take a full round of breath. Feel the four corners of your feet. Inhale, reach your arms up as far as feels comfortable. And then exhale, fold forward at the hips. Again, bend the knees as much as you need. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine, gaze forward. And then exhale, left foot steps back, coming to your high lunge. Again, you can start with a bend in the back knee, maybe extend out through the back heel. And inhale, reach arms up. Press firmly through the front heel. Notice where you feel the stretching and strengthening. And then exhale, hands come down, frame your foot. Step back to downward facing dog. Inhale, shift forward to plank. And then exhale, lower all the way down. Maybe knees come down. Arms back by your torso, palms down. Inhale, lift up to your locust, squeeze your back body. And then exhale, press back through downward facing dog. Take a couple breaths here. Again, maybe you find a little movement. Maybe you find some stillness. Keep breathing in and out your nose. And when thoughts trickle in and call for your attention, bring your awareness back to the sensations in your body and back to your breath. Step your left foot forward towards your left thumb. Back knee comes down. Hands crawl up to the thigh, back off the stretch first, squeeze the right glute, and then send hips forward again. Pull your belly button in, reach your right arm up and over to the side. Again, keeping length through both sides of your torso. Notice where you feel the stretch. And then inhale back up through center. And exhale, hands come down. Back foot steps up to meet your front. Press into your feet. Big inhale as you come up. Maybe hands crawl up the legs. Maybe arms reach up. And then exhale, hands in front of your heart or arms down to your sides. Again, take a full round of breath. Maybe one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. On each inhale, feel belly expand. And on each exhale, feel your belly move back in towards your body. Couple more deep belly breaths here. Inhale. And exhale. And then release your arms down to your sides. Press into your left foot and flex your right foot. Pull your heel in towards your butt. Now you can grab onto the outside of the foot, or maybe your palm is up and you reach around and you try to grab the inside of the right foot. This will just give a little extra stretch through the pec. But if that feels too difficult, you can always grab to the outside. So make your choice. Bring your knees together to start. If it feels okay on the shoulder, left arm can reach up. You might stay right here. You might feel a nice stretch in the quad. Maybe you kick foot into hand, press hand into your foot and start to tip forward any bit. Maybe you come down until your torso is parallel to the mat. Notice what you feel stretching and strengthening, and keep breathing, keep kicking. And then inhale, come back up. Bring your right knee up in front of you, arms down by your sides. And then step your right foot back, way back. So you're on your left leg a lot here. Stay strong. Maybe you heel toe the back foot back. Front heel roughly in line with the back arch. Back foot in about 45 degrees. Press firmly through the front heel. And then bend and straighten the knee a couple times. We're moving into Warrior 2 or Virabhadrasana 2. Next time you bend your knee, stay. And then arms extend out to the sides. And then gaze over your front left fingertips. Keep pressing firmly through your feet. Press down. Maybe you press out. Maybe you're pressing down and hugging your muscles in. Maybe you try both and just notice what feels right for you today. Keep breathing in and out your nose. And then press into your front foot, hands on hips, toes turn to face the long edge, heels in, toes out. Hands slide down the thighs, one shoulder dips down. Inhale back up through center and then exhale other. And you can keep finding this flow, moving inhale through center, exhale down. Or maybe you stay on one side and hold for a couple of breaths. You can find movement or stillness. Again, notice what feels right for you today. All right, one more full round of breath here. Inhale and exhale. And then press into your feet, stand up. Turn your back foot into that 45-degree angle. Left toes turn to face the short edge. Bend into the knee back to your Warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. Then windmill the hands down, frame your front foot. And step back to downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. And then walk feet forward towards your hands. Press into your feet. Keep a long spine. And inhale. Rise up. Maybe arms lift up. And then bring your arms down, either in front of your chest or to your sides, and breathe in and out your nose. So you can stay where you are. I'm going to shift directions. So we'll move to the other side. This time press into your right foot and flex your left foot. Pull the heel in towards your butt. Maybe you grab onto the outside of the foot. Maybe your palm is up. You reach down without turning your wrist and grab the inside of your left foot. Bring your knees together. Feel strong through your right leg. Right arm can reach up in front of the chin if that feels okay. And maybe you stay here. Maybe you feel a nice stretch. Or maybe you kick foot into hand, hand into foot, and start to tip forward. Playing around, finding the stretch that works for you, noticing what feels like it's strengthening. Where do you feel a little bit of heat? And keep breathing in and out your nose. Always coming back to sensations in the body, to your breath, to bring you into the present moment. And then inhale, kick foot into hand as you rise all the way back up. Arms down to your sides, left knee comes up in front of you, stay balanced. And then step your left foot way back, moving into Virabhadrasana 2. Maybe heel to the back foot, back a little bit. Hands start on hips, straighten and bend the knee a couple times. Next time you bend the knee, stay and just check down. Look at your toes. If you see a toe, it's your big toe. Make sure the knee is tracing out more towards the pinky side of your foot. And then arms reach out to the sides. Relax your shoulders down as you engage your biceps. And gaze over your front fingertips. Breathing. Pressing down through your feet. Maybe you press out, maybe you hug in. Finding some stillness and strength. And then press into your legs, stand up. Hands come to the hips. Toes turn to face the long edge, heels in, toes out. This time, hands slide down to the knees. Maybe they stay there. Maybe they come down to the calf muscles. Then you can press knees into forearms, forearms into your legs, creating a little bit of resistance. Maybe you find a little movement. Feel the stretch in your inner thighs, groin area. Keep breathing in and out your nose. And then press into your feet, stand up. Back to our warrior 2. Right toes turn to face the short edge. Back foot turns in, arms extend out. Then bring arms down, frame your foot, back heel lifts up. Step back to downward facing dog. Bring your knees down. Bring your forearms down. Step right foot back and then left, finding your forearm plank. Maybe knees are down. Press firmly through your forearms. Pull up through your abdomen. Feel the strength in your core, your abdominals, and your back muscles. Then everyone brings knees down, thighs down, hips down. Untuck your toes. Press your toenails down into the mat. Press your forearms into the mat. Imagine that you're pulling your collarbones through your arms. Sphinx pose. Breathe.
And then release your torso down. Hands can stack. Forehead can come on top of your hands. Bend knees, soles of feet to the ceiling. And then windshield wiper the legs, bringing feet from one side to the other. And then releasing the legs long. And you can stay right here. You might want to take a Shavasana on your belly. Maybe you come to a child's pose for a few minutes. Maybe you continue on with another practice or take Shavasana on your back. And that was your quick flow. If you have been sitting a lot, if you would like to stay in touch with me and continue to hear about these offerings, sign up for my newsletter, Ease Please, which you can sign up for in the description below. And until next time, keep taking care of yourself.